welcome back to my channel, or if you've not been here before, then hello, welcome to my channel. So excuse the state of this, but today I thought I would bring some autumn makeup. Well, I say autumn makeup, you could wear it any time of the year, but I just thought it would be nice autumn colours. So that's what we're going to do today. So I thought I would do a video, obviously doing my makeup, and I'd sort of have a little chit chat with you about life and what's going on, using my anti-infections day cream from Acti-Labs. So where do I start? So first of all, I want to apologise. I have not been nowhere near as active as what I want to be on my YouTube at the minute. First of all, obviously I did my knee. So if you don't know, I basically did soft tissue damage to my knee. I like twisted it and it went pop, and I was like, oh no, that's not good. So I have got crutches, which I don't use all the time now. I'm actually starting to walk like independently, but I just need to straighten my knee because I'm sort of walking with a bent knee and it's not good. So I'm still off of work because of that, which is quite annoying, but I'm not going to talk anymore about that. So yeah, this year's just been one of them years, really. Like, yeah. So I don't really know where to start. So in my last video, I said that I was going for a scan to have a look at my kidneys and my bladder, because I kept getting water infections. So I had about 6 water infections, I think it was, all within a year. And obviously, you know, that's not good, it's not normal. And, oh, left a bit on my chin. And they said, right, well, because it's happening so much, we want to do some tests. So I had my scan, which is like an ultrasound scan that you know when you have when you are pregnant, and that came back fine. They said that they found some scarring on one of my kidneys, but they said that that could have been from any time. It didn't necessarily mean it was from like the past like couple of months or whatever. So they said that they were going to refer me to the hospital and see what they said. Then I got a call to say, oh, we're going to book you in for a blood test, which I was like, please don't do this. Because I hate blood tests. And yeah, had that done. And I've still got a little bit of bruising. I don't know if you can see that or not. Still got a little bit of bruising from that. And that came back normal as well, which I was like, what's going on? So basically, I just need to keep an eye on it, and if I do get any more symptoms of water infections, then I basically need to tell my doctors as soon as I can to catch it and everything, and see if there's a bit of a pattern going on and whatnot. So I didn't really necessarily get answers from it, really, which is a bit annoying, but I'm just happy that it was nothing too serious, and that they've not said like, oh, it's this, it's bad, it's uncurable sort of thing. Like, you always think the worst, don't you, when you're going for them sort of tests and stuff. So yeah, that's what's happened with that. Oh, I've just put on a foundation primer from Acti-Labs, by the way. I would use my foundation from Acti-Labs, but the one that I used last time, I've noticed that it's quite pale for me, so we're not going to use that one today. I need to get myself a different one, which is okay. I feel like I had so many things that I wanted to talk about in this video, and now that I've actually started doing this video, my mind's just gone blank. So if I remember, I will talk about it, but you know. So I'm going to be using my stick foundation from Unique today, in the shade Scarlet, as I just basically need to use all of this up because I've had it for like quite a while now. So I'm just going to pop this on my face. We've got mine and Dom's 2-year anniversary coming up, and we've also got Christmas coming up. and my bank account's just going,
no, I'm sorry, but no.
Because yeah, had a bit of a, I said I wouldn't talk about it, but I'm just gonna be real. So I'm not really sure what to do for Christmas because I cannot afford one present right now for one person. Never mind about getting Dom stuff, because obviously I want to spoil Dom this year. Yeah, it's all up. I was about to say then, but I can't really say that on here because I don't like to swear on my YouTube videos. Yeah, so that's my life at the minute. I can't afford anything, so I thought I'd pop on here. I'd come back on my YouTube now that we've got into a second lockdown, and I would just occupy myself with getting back out there and doing what I like to do, which is my YouTube channel. So now that that is on, I do love the coverage of this. Really do love the coverage. I've got a new, it's not a foundation, but it's a CC cream coming tomorrow. Don't worry, I didn't pay for it. Got it for free, not paid for it. So I got like a bonus thing from Acti-Labs. So I was able to get it for myself without feeling guilty. So yeah, I'm excited to try that. What am I looking for? I'm going to use the Revolution Infinite Concealer. I absolutely love this. I think this has to be my favourite concealer. I don't know what it is. I feel like the, I always call this a dauber, but apparently it's called something else. But I just find this like, I don't know whether it's the actual concealer itself or whether it's the applicator, but I'm absolutely obsessed with this concealer. So yeah, this has to be my favourite, I think. So just got a little bit of concealer on just where needed, especially at the minute. And I'm just going to get my beauty blender. Where is my setting spray? Did I not get it out? What a div. Okay, we can do it without because I can't bother to stand up and get it. So yeah, I'm just going to pat this into my skin. I'm sure you all know how to do concealer anyway, but you know, just thought I'd tell you what I'm doing just in case there's some people on here that don't, because that's also fine if you don't know what you're doing. So yeah, let me know in the comments below what you're doing for Christmas this year. How is it even going to work with Christmas? Because I've got a massive family, right? So on my dad's side, there are 5 sisters, and none of us actually live in the same house. So one of them even lives in Manchester. So I don't really know how that's going to work, whether she'll be able to come down to us to see us. I don't think we'll be all allowed in the house at the same time, which is a little bit annoying. But to be fair, some Christmases we don't get to see each other anyway because we can't all work around each other, if you get what I mean. So it's just a chance if we see each other sort of thing. Yeah, so don't really know what's going to happen. I think me and Dom have just sort of realised that we're not going to be able to see family this year, and that's how it's going to be. And yeah, we're just sort of a bit gutted really, but it's only hopefully for this year. We're just going to make the most of it. We're going to decorate the flat. So watch out for that, because I will be doing a like Christmas decorating the flat video, where I'll like get out the tree and everything, put loads of lights up, put all the baubles on the tree. I want to get it as Christmassy in this flat as I frigging can, and I cannot wait. So I've just put on my Acti-Labs, what's this called? Soft Focus Setting Powder, that's what I was looking for. So this is the contour palette, but how rude, that I currently use. It's just a contour palette from Acti-Labs. and as you can see, they've got the actual like bronzer shade, they've got a blusher, they've got the highlighter. No, that's the illuminator, and then that's the highlight. But yeah, that's right. So I'm just going to get the littlest bit onto my brush and do that, because this is so pigmented, it's crazy. Look at that already. Like, the littlest bit ever goes a very, 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 very long way. So yeah, that is going to be enough for me. And then I'll just sort of blend it out. I really need some new makeup brushes, you know. I've been meaning to get some for ages, and the time has never been right to sort of treat myself this year, ever since I got made redundant from my nursery job. And then I got the job at Aldi, and I was like, right, I can afford to like treat myself now. And then obviously my knee happened, and yeah, I'm a broke. So I've not really been able to treat myself. I don't really have any clothes for this type of weather. I've got jeans and I've got leggings, but I've not really got any sort of like tops or anything other than this. Like, I specifically put this on for this video because I was like, that's going to be like autumnal. But I don't, oh, I've got some up my nose now. I don't really have, that's better. I don't really have anything sort of like autumny as such to wear, which is a bit frustrating, but it's okay because, you know, it'll only be autumn for 3 months and then we'll be back to panicking that we're all too fat for summer again, so it's fine. Oh dear. I'm also on a weight loss journey. I feel like literally I'm trying to do everything at the minute, and the world's just like,
no, you're not doing that. You're not doing that either, and you're definitely not doing that.
Yeah, so I am trying to lose weight at the minute. It's not really going very well, mind. Yeah, so I am almost at my heaviest weight that I've ever been. And it's just not good. So I did join Weight Watchers online, which I loved the first week, and I managed to lose £2. And then after that I maintained, and then I put it on, and then I lost it, then I maintained, and I was like, what's going on? I was following literally the same thing every day, and I just wasn't getting very consistent results, which, I don't know, some people might absolutely love Weight Watchers, but for me, it just wasn't the case. So I was like, bye Felicia. So yeah, then I joined Slimming World online, and I've done Slimming World before and I have lost weight on it. So I'm hoping it's going to be the same this time. So I'm looking forward to that. I have currently lost £1, but I wasn't really trying last week, and Dom did treat me to a chippy. Mood. But yeah, so I didn't really necessarily stick to plan, but you know. Now I am just going in with this highlight palette. I'm absolutely obsessed with this, and this one is my favourite because it's lighter for my complexion and everything. So I'm just gonna go in with this brush and just sort of, yeah. Oh my goodness, that is popping. I've got my light box behind my camera this time, which makes a hell of a lot of difference. So I'm really happy about that, because I really struggled for lighting, seeing as it's getting like darker during like early evening. It's like, what the hell's going on? My body clock though is loving it, because I have been going to bed at like 11, 12 o'clock latest. I can't remember the last time I saw it was 12 o'clock in the morning, like AM. And I'm loving it, because I was the worst person ever for staying up after late hours and everything, and then Dom would get up for work and I hadn't even been to sleep yet, whilst today I literally got up before him, and it's like, yes, my body clock is finally sorting himself out, so I'm happy with that. I'm just gonna clean my glasses because I've just realised how disgusting they are. Let me just show you. I don't know if you'll be able to see that or not, but they are seriously disgusting. What do we all think to this second lockdown? I don't want to say too much because I don't want to have any disagreements, but in my personal opinion, the lockdown probably should happen, like all places, because obviously whatever they're trying hasn't worked, like this 10 p.m. curfew that I never understood. And yeah, but I do believe, I don't know how popular or unpopular this opinion is going to be, but I do believe that if we're in a lockdown, that schools and universities and everywhere, why is that only cleaned that bit? That they should also close and do like online schooling, because it doesn't make sense that the children who don't know how to social distance and stuff like that, and probably will break the rules more than what the adults do, are still mixing. And at the end of the day, they're in their bubbles in school, but you don't know where that child has been out of school, sort of thing. Like, they could have been mixing with so many different people, and obviously you're not allowed. And the school doesn't really think about that. Like, I don't know, because I don't obviously have any children. So I don't really know the full ins and outs of what's going on. But I don't think they should go to school. Obviously for mental health reasons, and so that children are still learning and stuff, because they need to learn. But for the virus's like point of view, I feel like they're probably the worst people for actually spreading it. I don't know. There's a lot of different opinions on that subject, and I don't want to get in an argument with anyone, because I have some very opinionated people around me, like very opinionated. Some people do believe in the virus, some people don't. Oh, by the way, I'm using the Acti-Labs brow wax in the shade Hickory. I don't know whether it will focus on that or not, but yeah, just that. I love this stuff. It's like a brow pomade, like the Anastasia Beverly Hills one, but it's like cheaper. I love it. Yeah, so I don't know. Some people don't believe that the virus is even real. Some people are like, oh my goodness, everyone's dying, which obviously a lot of people are. Some people don't know of anyone who's dying from the virus and doesn't believe it. Some people know people who've had the virus. I personally, I've had my family who have had the virus, and I've had people on my Instagram who have had the virus, which luckily they've all survived it, but some people aren't as lucky in that case, and obviously that's very sad. But some people obviously think it's a man-made thing, some people think it's just a natural thing. I honestly don't know what to think. Like, I just don't know. I don't know what to believe. Some of my family are even saying, oh, it's not real. But then some of my family are like, what you want about? Of course it's real. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's a bit of controversy going on. And I just personally, I don't know what to believe. I just want to do everything in my power to keep everyone safe, basically. Hence why I've not been out. The only time I've been out of my flat recently is to go to my doctor's appointments and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm doing everything in my power to stay at home Obviously, I'm a key worker. I'm technically not at the minute because I'm on my sick. But I'm technically a key worker. So I am actually allowed to still able to go to work. However, that's not the case for everyone. But I'm still stuck because obviously I'm off sick at the minute. So yeah, a bit of a awkward one really. Like, I agree that the lockdown should happen. However, I'm just annoyed that it's got to this sort of like point again. Like, I've got my grandma who lives by herself, who she says that obviously she's fed up with it all, which everyone is. But then there's people I know who aren't following the rules at all, which you can't say you can't do that, but you know, their choice. You can't tell people how to live. Yeah, it's just one of them things, isn't it? I personally, I'll follow the rules and everything, but it's not going to help unless everyone is, sort of thing. But then again, if everyone did follow the rules, would it still be a pandemic? Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm getting way too deep into this, so I'm going to stop talking about this now, because I know for a fact that some people might be sat behind their screens ready to punch me in the face for maybe what I've just said. I don't know, because some people are very opinionated. I have my opinions, but I won't force them on other people. Like, I've got all sorts of different opinions from other people, and I'm like, yeah, that's fine, believe what you want. But yeah, so now that I've done my eyebrows, I'm now going to go in with my eyeshadow. So this is obviously a palette from Acti-Labs. This is the Vendom 5. And it is gorgeous when I can open it. It's gorgeous pink, purple, berry, and rude and glittery shades. So I'm going to be using this. That's my light. You can see it in the background. I've literally got it like balanced on my windowsill. So yeah. So for today's eyeshadow look, I am going to get my brushes. Yeah, I desperately need to get some new brushes. Thing is though, with Dom, is that he says to me, he was like, oh, I don't know what to get you for Christmas. And I said to him, well, I've got ideas that I can tell you if you want. And he's like, oh no, I want it to be a surprise. And I'm like, well, what do you want me to do then? Like, if you're not allowing me to tell you, what am I supposed to say? Like, I can't help. So I don't know. Right, I'm going to go in with this shade, and I'm just going to pop this all over the lid, like so. This is like my go-to sort of autumn makeup look at the minute. But to be fair, I was doing this for like nights out and stuff. It really sort of just depends where you're going as such. Not that I really wear makeup and get out of the house at the minute, because no one is, but I just sort of do it to make myself feel better and for the gram, for pics for the gram and stuff like that. So yeah. And then I'm just using this darker shade just to go on the outer corner, just to deepen it up a little bit. Literally, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just sort of slapping it on and just going with it. So yeah, I'm definitely not a professional when it comes to this sort of stuff. I'm literally just applying it and seeing what happens. So yeah, a lot of people might be like, oh my goodness. Like one of my friends, Shauna, she'll like see my makeup and she's like, oh my goodness, your makeup looks so nice. You need to teach me. I'm just like, I just slap it on if I'm honest. Like literally, as you can see, some of you might be watching this knowing how to do makeup and you'll literally be screaming like, no, that's not how you do it. But it works for me. Obviously, I think if I was a makeup artist and I was doing it to someone else's face, I'd be like, oh my God, no, what am I doing? But it works for me. So yeah, that's what I do. And then I am going to go with this round brush here, and I'm going to use this shimmery one here, which you'll see what I mean in a minute. I just love this. I'm gonna have to get a new palette, I think, soon, because I've used a lot of this colour. It's like a gorgeous glittery, and I just love it. And before you ask, yes, I would wear this as an everyday makeup look. I'm not even like joking, I literally would. I'm obsessed with this palette. Probably a little bit too obsessed actually, but I just love it. Actually, I've just thought the makeup, the lipstick I've chosen probably won't actually go with this look. I'm gonna have to change it, which is fine. That is sort of like the makeup look I'm going for with the eyeshadow. See if I can get a bit more close to you. I know it's probably not blended in the best and stuff. And this, if you're wondering, this ring here is from my glasses. So yeah, that is the eye look. Obviously I just need to put on my mascara, which again is Acti-Labs. So I'm just gonna pop the mascara on and then I'll show you the eyes afterwards. So yeah, that's with the lashes. Obviously I know they're not massive, but they're good enough for me. Not big, but they're good enough for me. Right, now that I've done the eyes, I am just gonna go over again with the illuminating palette, and I'm just going to pop them just under my brow bone. I do need to get a smaller brush for that, I am aware. And yeah, just sort of cake it to make it. I am just going to do that for where my glasses have been, and then I just need to finish off then with the lip. The lip I was going to use was this colour, but it's not going to go with my makeup look, so that's better. Yeah, the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk is like the perfect nude colour. So I'm aware I have got a little bit of mascara down there. That's all good now. I just want to put a lighter highlight colour in my corner, just so that I can make that pop. And there we go. That is the makeup look done. That's my autumnal makeup look. Oh my God, I didn't even mention, did I, that I've had my hair done. I don't know if, I think this is my first video since I've had it done, which is quite bad actually, because I had my hair done like probably coming up to a month ago, probably more than a month, I don't even know. But yeah, I had my hair done. I completely got rid of the blonde and I'm now, this is pretty much my natural hair colour now, but yeah, I'm a brunette. So yeah, that is the makeup. I don't know whether to do a couple of poses, you know, just whilst I'm here, so that I can have it for my thumbnail. But yeah, so this is the autumnal makeup look. Is it autumnal or is it autumn-y or autumn? Don't even know. But yeah, so this is the makeup look. Let me just get my hair so you can see it. Obviously it's not been straightened or anything, and I've put like dry shampoo in the roots because it was getting a bit greasy. But yeah, this is the new hair. I hope you all love it. It's like back to my normal shade now. So this is like my natural colour. I'm so happy with it. I didn't think, I was a bit like worried because I was thinking, oh, back to my normal colour, it's gonna be so boring and everything else. But then I had I can't even talk. Then I had my hair done and I was like, oh my God, I had it like curled and stuff, like outwards. And I was like, oh my God, I look like Anastasia Kingsnorth. Obviously not as pretty, but you know. But yeah, I was like, oh my God, I'm loving it. So yeah, I was very happy, still am very happy. And yeah, I'm not gonna go back blonde because it was dead, it was drab, and it just looked awful. And my hair is in so much better condition now. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. I enjoyed filming it for you, and I cannot wait to get back on track with filming again. Hopefully I'll be coming back to doing one video every week now, but I said that last time and I ended up going again for like too long. So yeah, but really hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye everyone. Oh, don't forget to subscribe. Bye.